which means I'm currently at that age where I'm apparently old enough to know better, but still too young to be taken seriously. I'm expected to act like an adult, but still treated like a kid. At that stage where my eyeliner looks great on one eye. Hi, I am Yashika Ahuja. Whenever someone says, I trust you, it sounds short and sweet, right? Almost like a compliment. Because let's be honest, whenever someone says, I trust you, it's never over with a full stop. It's always a comma followed by a list of do's, don'ts, warnings, prayers, emotional blackmail, and sometimes even a dramatic sigh. So today, I'm here to decode this lovely little phrase. I trust you, terms and conditions apply. I'll start with the classic parent version of I trust you. Let's say I'm talking to my parents and they say I trust you. It sounds, Let's say I'm talking to my parents and they say I trust you. Parents start with I trust you, but keep your location on, call us every hour, tell us what time you'll exactly reach, stay, leave, and return. When I asked my mom if I could go out with my friends, she smiled, nodded, and said, Of course, beta, I trust you. But don't eat anything outside, don't drink anything cold, don't spend too much, don't laugh too loudly, don't click too many selfies, and basically, don't act like a teenager. When my parents said, I trust you with a phone, I was honestly surprised. That's until I see parental control apps activated, screen time updates popping endlessly, data usage reports, and location tracking so accurate. Even Google Maps is like, bro, chill. Once my dad asked me why I was at my friend's house at 7:05 p.m. And I was like, wait, I was at her house? Like, my dad knew my exact location and time, and I didn't. That's when I realized I trust you was never a compliment, more of a disclaimer. In school, our teachers say, we trust you to use the internet for your research, but we've blocked all fun websites just in case. They say, we trust you to be responsible, but we've assigned a teacher to monitor your every move just in case. And honestly, in friendship, I trust you is just a slang for I'm about to do something wildly chaotic, but please don't blame me. Once my friend came up to me and said, Don't tell her I told you this, but she told me not to tell you that she told me what she told her. But I trust you. I was stuck in a gossip Bermuda Triangle so complicated, even Netflix would have quit. At first, it was just screenshots, chaos, and secrets bouncing all around like ping pong balls. But somewhere between all the chaos, something in me changed. Like, not in a big movie way, just quietly. I stopped seeing trust as drama fuel. It wasn't gossip anymore. It wasn't something you would say before doing something chaotic. It started feeling serious, heavy, real. Like whenever someone would tell me they trusted me, they were handing me a piece of themselves, a responsibility, and not a plot twist. And that scared me more than any rumor ever could. Because chaos is easy, but being worthy of someone's trust, that's hard. Because I'm still trying to figure myself out. I still make bad decisions, and I still act before I think. So the idea of someone believing in me like that, it hit different. It made me realize that trust isn't about secrets. It's about who you are when no one's watching. And all of those conditions, they were a sign, like a guidepost to help me figure out what's right and what's not. Because as a teenager, my brain is like a messy cupboard filled with dreams, insecurities, bad decisions, and even yesterday's half eaten chocolate. Nothing organized, nothing simple. No, my parents and teachers are not trying to shrink my world. They're trying to shape it, teaching me the difference between freedom and foolishness, between choices and consequences, and sometimes even how to survive a gossip Bermuda Triangle without Netflix practically cancelling my life. So maybe next time I won't roll my eyes. I'll smile. Because now I know. When a friend says that they trust me, they mean you matter to me, you're safe with me, and you're chosen. And when my mom says, I trust you, but be careful, I've learned not to hear fear. I hear love that knows the world better than I do. Because trust isn't permission to do anything, it's belief that I'll choose better. So, to everyone who's ever told me, I trust you, terms and conditions apply, I understand now. Those terms are just a proof that I'm loved enough not just to be praised, but to be shaped. And maybe that's what growing up is all about. Not losing freedom, but learning how to carry it without breaking yourself. Because real trust isn't given, it's built. And when we earn it, no terms and conditions will ever apply. Thank you.